All right, so it looks like I'm done for at least the morning right now. This is my result right here. I'm not really happy with the way that I was trading today. I missed a couple things. Most notably, perhaps, is this right here, pre-market. I was watching this the entire time and I saw a volume spike. I thought I should probably get in for the break of $10. I did not. And then the cleanest $1 move I've seen in a while took place right after. You can see in 2 candles, it got up to a high of 11.20. I missed that. I ended up trading this close to the open. I avoided it on the first candle right here. I thought, no, this is gonna end up being a topping tail, and it was. And so I was like, yeah, good job. It was a false halt at 1140, and then it went all the way down to 983, where it halted going down. It then opened at 1013 higher, despite being a downward halt. And you can see I took an entry right here coming on the curl back up for a red to green move. Didn't have a lot of patience on it, and I ended up getting a lot less than my target on this one. I followed that up with 2 attempts on TRCH, which did not go well. I stopped out of both for small losses, and then got into a spot on SOS where, once again, I didn't really capture the profit. I'll scroll over to that so you can see. I was watching this for a while and I thought, okay, this is probably going to curl back up. And as you can see, there was a flat top here on the 1 minute that I thought looked pretty good. And I jumped the gun a little bit on the exit at $12 exactly, but you can see the resolution was pretty clean. And then trying to add on above 1250, I only got filled at 1267. And that definitely threw me off. It shouldn't have, but it did. And as you can see, I sold 8 cents later, which on a position size like this is starting to get into inexcusable territory. And this is one of the reasons that has built up today to make me quit the morning session. It's one of the decisions I'm not happy with. And if I fast forward the chart here, you'll see that I did leave a considerable amount on the table on this one too. The high was 1368 and my last exit was 1313. My average wasn't that great. I was about to close it up right then, and then I saw SCKT finally curling once again down here. I'll go over. Right, so I saw a top here at 1150, and I was thinking about just waiting for the break of 1150, but I thought, no, let's give it a second. Let's see a bit more chart develop. I saw a rug pull down to just right at the VWAP, and I thought, okay, this looks like a good spot to buy against support. I did exactly that, taking 23 shares at 1108, adding for the break of 1150, and as you can see, once again, I was too quick on the trigger, and I bought before the break, and it retraced down to 1120. Now, in the next candle, it did spike up, and I took some profit at 1173. You can see that arrow right here at the top. And it turns out that's probably where I should have sold it all, looking back. I did think that we were going to break $12 without much trouble. But as you can see, the big red candle coming off of that spike. So I ended up not having a lot of patience. I stopped out before my stop, which was 1090 rather. And I just thought, no, this thing looks weak. I don't want to hold a big pullback. I don't want to get sucked into a long trade. I'm not really happy with the decisions I'm making here. And so I'm just going to shut it down. So anyway, I'm really low on disk space here. That's part of the reason this is short, although I don't have a lot to say today anyway. But altogether for the morning session, I came into the day not feeling all that well. I just barely passed my discipline checklist. And then, you know, when I turn out to make these decisions and miss so much the profit and book so much the losses, I see that as the beginning of what could potentially become a really bad day. So I feel like I deserved about a $40 loser today, and I'm getting away with a few bucks of profit, basically break even. And to me, that's okay. And I'm going to try to, reset and see if I can catch anything in the afternoon. And then if not, I'll just wait for tomorrow.